Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today. You guys, I am back today with the finale of Kamen Rider Revice. I am hoping this is not going to be a sad finale. I know it'll be sad. I know it'll be, no matter what, there's going to be touching emotional moments. I'm just really hoping that we're not going to do what I think we're going to do. I just want it to have a happy ending for everyone. For everyone. I will briefly get into it, but before I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys, I don't want to see anything happen to Vice. Clearly, I don't want Ikki to have to go down this road where he doesn't even remember his family anymore. It's tragic. It's heartbreaking having him have to leave last time and start all over with no memory of them was gutting. And I love what he's built with Vice. I absolutely love it. And I don't want to see that end either. There's just got to be a way. There's got to be a way to have our cake and eat it too. I'm just afraid that this is one of those instances where they're going to say no. Vice loves Ikki, and he is willing to do this, and he will make this choice, and he will make this sacrifice. But there's always that little hope that, like, something is going to happen at the last second, and we're going to get a happier ending than that. There was a lot of great stuff last time. Just the whole thing with him having to move out was so tragic. It's like, oh my God, he's just, without your memories, you're not you, you know? He wasn't even in that life anymore. Watching him have to get a new job, and he and Vice doing the little bachelor pad. It was like cute, but at the same time, like really, really sad. Having everyone coordinate this big faux attack as Vice's way to try and sacrifice himself, you know, seeing as how Ikki sees him as the last bit of his family, you know, just going in and willing to do that to try and get back for Ikki what was so precious to him. So yeah, guys, I don't know where we're going with this. I do feel like, based on little rumblings that I'm hearing, there might be a cameo from the new Rider. Well, I don't know it's going to be the new Rider. There's going to be something big, some appearance. But if I had to put money on it, I'd say it's going to be the new Rider. I don't know how to say the name yet, so I'm not going to say the name. I don't want to say it wrong and sound silly. I don't know the pronunciation. So I'm just going to say our new Rider. But yeah, guys, it's been quite a journey. It's been all about family, friends, and a really beautiful metaphor about how to accept yourself. So no matter what happens, I'm sure we'll have a good way to go out here. I'm already tearing up. This is bad. This is very, very bad. All right, guys, without further ado, let's jump into it. The final episode of Kamen Rider Revice. Let's do this. Oh, God. Oh, he's still there. Oh. Vice is like, I can't. That's... Huh? Oh, it's okay. It has a big tail. Love didn't mean it. It's just the tail He's, yep. It was all set up. So that was ketchup? I should have known. They're gonna keep fighting? Oh, why? I wish it didn't have to end this way. If there was any way. God, if it was ever time for George to run in with some kind of Deus Ex Machina. Oh. Wait a minute. They're not going to fight. Or are they? They are going to fight, but there's all the memories. Oh, God. So he'll always be a part of Ikki. Okay, so he'll forget Vice. You're important to us. He does. He wants to do this for him. Oh, it's up to you now. Will he ever really forget if you're a part of him? If you disappear into his insides? That we're getting a crowd? Oh, that's all the people who helped. Oh, that's what he was here for. He got some people together to be the... Okay. Oh, they're all doing this for Vice. Oh. I like how they're having fun with it and all the memories are playing around them. Oh, they're, instead of trying. Oh, that's what you taught us, Vice. Oh, oh man, it's fighting dirty. I was gonna say, why are theirs? I don't want to see them disappear. You have these demons, and when you grow... Oh! They're doing this one? Really? I like that they're having fun with it, because this is the last thing they'll do together. Instead of it being a sad thing or a fight. Okay, alright. Gotta get some levity in here. Oh. They're having fun together. They're gonna end this on a good note. That's how close they were. Their kids have grown up a lot over the course of this. Whoa. Watch out, guys. Oh, with all the memories around. That's a beautiful sight. What? This is it? This is it? Oh, no. And all the memories are fading. Glad they had a fun last memory, even if he won't remember it. No. We'll see each other again one day. That's right. He's always going to be a part of him. Always. Oh. Oh. And he's gone. And he's gonna absorb back into him. We're gonna see you again. I promise. Oh, all the memories came back. Yay. It's what Vice wanted for him. Oh, and there's the scene from the opening. Yeah, it has been. We've been through a lot, love. Oh, I'm so glad. And he can smile in it because he has the rest of his family. I just wish Vice could have stayed around to see. Oh! Little demon duck! No. So they haven't talked about it. He's our like little angel now. Who's spreading Phoenix? Oh yeah, alright, nice. Bluebird. Nice. Oh, everyone's helping. Rejected. Yes. So they can. Right. Aww. They found a way to give back where they can also like do penance. Good. And we missed a little bit of school during that whole like world's gonna end thing. Wow, good for you, sweetheart. Yeah, you for sure can do it. So Mama has a channel too. And that's so they decided to make Mama the star. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get some of this. I was wondering if we'd ever talk about him again. What does that mean? Oh. He's gonna bring flowers to his dad's grave? Oh, are you gonna get back to, he's gonna get back to soccer. Okay. Oh, he's playing again too? Oh! Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Soccer Player, for coming and imparting your wisdom. And they can all have a family meal again. He even remembers all his favorite foods and stuff. That sounded a little bit like Vice. He is in there. He's always gonna be a part of him. Huh? What? Is this our new person? Okay. I'm guessing that's our new rider. See you soon, as in our crossover movie. Whoa, the new belt looks pretty sweet. Now he's got the Revice upgrade to whatever's going on with his... Oh, you guys! We got our new rider and everything. Guys. I loved it. But it was sad. I was half expecting him to come back for like the last 2 minutes of the app. But I think that Ikki being so much more, even more than usual, kind of like over the top. And that one little breakthrough of like him saying delish and everything. I think we're to take that to mean that Vice is in there and he's always going to be a part of them. And I think that leaves it open enough so that if we wanted to do something in the future with like a movie or something, we could always like find a way. George could come up with a way to like re-manifest Vice from Ikki. I mean, he always has been a part of Ikki. So the fact that he's just going back to where he came from doesn't mean he can't ever come out again. And we know we're going to see him again. They wouldn't have said that if we weren't. But wow. That was so flippin' sad. The sadness of losing Vice, like, was still taking the wind out of me, even as we got the family back. But knowing that Vice would go that far for Ikki, even Ikki was on board. He's like, if this is that important to you, I will do this and I will make our last memory a great one. And he did. And they had a lot of fun. And there was even silliness and wackiness in there. And you really couldn't ask for much more than that if you were going to take out Vice. It's just to like take him out in style. You even got the voice actor in there for a quick little cameo again. I think the soccer players, probably what I gather from that is that I don't know anything about sports. So unless it's pro wrestling, I have no clue. So but I'm guessing that's an actual like famous soccer player, which is pretty cool. We got to see, I was hoping they'd say his name. I didn't hear it. But we got to see our new rider, I'm guessing. Very cool looking belt. I like the, it feels very, like 01-ish with the announcements of whatever was happening when we stuck the thing into the belt. So I know that's probably going to be a lot of fun as well. I don't know anything about the new Rider series. I've been trying to stay away from any. I know that it's going to be like game oriented, but not necessarily like video game. That's literally all I know. I haven't seen the suit. That was the first time seeing the guy. So I like to keep it that way. As much as possible before heading into like any new series, but a new Rider series, so I can kind of like experience it all for the first time when you're seeing it with me. But yeah, guys, that was sad. It was sad, but it was beautiful because it was the culmination of a bond, a friendship, a family relationship that has been built up so beautifully over the course of this whole series. And that's what he wanted. And as much as Ikki likes to meddle and impose his own, you know, what he thinks is the thing to do, this time he went along with it. And he got his memories back. And he's back with the family, which honestly, like, I knew they could not end. They can rip my heart out if they want, but they're not going to rip it out that way. Like, ripping it out with Vice is more than sufficient, but they're not going to rip it out by having Ikki like, oh, I guess I don't know any of these people now. Go off and do my own thing. So he's back with his family, and Vice is in there. He's in there. I'm looking forward to the new series. I thought Revice was great. It's really, really hard to rank them. The last few years in particular, I feel like they've been, like, since the Reiwa era began. I mean, even before that, I've never really seen a Rider series that I'm like, that didn't do much for me. But it's really hard to say, like, where it ranks for me, but I definitely loved it. And I thought we had a really, really fun, interesting, but also kind of like meaningful kind of focus in this one. You know, making the focus the importance of family, and even beyond that, the importance of taking care of yourself and taking your own issues seriously. I think it's just a great message in general, and I was really, really happy to see it. And I know that's kind of like the high level kind of, you know, but that's always the vibe that I got from it, is that like you can make your demons work for you, you know, whatever it is you're dealing with doesn't have to be a negative thing, or doesn't have to be a detriment. You can make it, you can use that as a part of yourself and make it into something positive. So I loved it. I thought this was a great series. I loved all the characters. I got super invested. Even in like, you know, what you normally consider like side characters, I thought they all had great stories. I loved Hana. I loved Tamaki. Oh, Tekka, they kind of teased at the end there. I wonder if they're like building up to like, because I know they probably will have like one more movie, or they'll have a crossover with, I'm not going to say the name incorrectly. If anyone wants to like phonetically spell out pronunciation for me in the comments, that would be super appreciated, because I don't know how to say it. And I'm sure I'll get it after I'm watching the first episode of it next week. So it's not like the end of the world, but, what was I saying? Oh, I think they're building up probably like a movie where maybe Tekka's going to come back and be the new bad guy or something. We have Bluebird kind of reforming, but I know that's going to be a little bit, ominous, that whole like, hey, if you ever need my help with anything, let me know. So I wonder if maybe they'll bring Tekka back. I thought everyone got resolved really well. Instead of Hana and Tamaki having to go to jail, we had them like doing something really meaningful with their lives as a form of penance. With Bluebird, Daiji ended up in charge, which makes total sense. He's had a great arc, and man, it's really frustrating one at times, but a really good arc. They teased that maybe Kagero and Love-chan would maybe eventually go away, but for now they're there. Their contracts, I'm sure, work very differently as well compared to like what Ikki and Vice had, but I was wondering about that. I'm like, how come they're just fine? So Vice is going to be back. Vice is going to be back. They're building up for a movie, and they're not going to have the movie be, you know, the new Rider and Revice. It's going to be Revice. Like, they'll find a way. I've seen this with other Rider series before. I won't call out the one because not all of you have seen it, but I'm sure they've done it plenty of times, actually, where they'll, like, do something very definitive in the show, and then in the movie, they resolve it. So, all right, guys. I loved that episode. It was very sad, but it was very, very well done. And I love the series in general. Definitely in my top. Like, I don't know where to rank it specifically compared to, like, the last few years, but it's definitely in my top. So, I loved it. Thank you so much for joining me on this epic journey, you guys. I hope you will join me next week for the new series. Again, I'm not going to say it wrong, so I'm just going to say our new series, our next series, because I think that's going to be a really good one as well. The little tease they gave us at the end was enough to reel me in. You know, it's real hard to reel me in as a Rider fan, seeing as how I adore it anyway, but, you know. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me for the brand new series coming next week. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.